Resident Evil on GameCube is one of my favorite games of all time. Has great atmosphere, tension, scares, and an overall great gameplay experience. Does it hold up to the original? Let's find out. Resident Evil is known for having so-called tank controls, which I prefer, but most people hate them, so Capcom has added a new control scheme for newer players. So, if you couldn't get to the first door in the game, this is for you. Let's go over the story first for this game. STAR's Bravo team heads into the Arcline Mountains to investigate murders where the victims were eaten. After losing contact with them, the Alpha team heads into the mountains to see what's wrong. A whole day later, what retards. They find a downed helicopter of Bravo team and encounter zombie dogs. While running away from them, they run into the mansion to hide from them. The story is quite simple, but develops much more when the player is in the mansion, and it at least keeps the game interesting. There's a few twists towards the end, but I'm not going to spoil anything, even though the game is almost 20 years old. The graphics and audio are amazing. The lighting of the claustrophobic hallways and the eerie sounds in the graveyard and courtyard make it have the best atmosphere for any game ever. And it only gets enhanced by the new graphics and audio. This game is also brighter than the original GameCube version, so if you had that problem with it being too dark, this game will solve that. The gameplay of Resident Evil consists of running from or shooting zombies, solving puzzles, collecting and keeping track of your items, and backtracking. Now backtracking sounds like a bad thing, doesn't it? But only the opposite in Resident Evil. The mansion is almost like a hub. You never feel that your destination is so far away that backtracking becomes a chore, and it's also fun because of the Crimson Heads, a new type of zombies to this game. Crimson Heads are dead zombies that have come back to life, and they're faster and more powerful than ever. The only way to stop the zombies from being able to do this is to blow their head off, or burn them with a fuel canteen, which you can find kerosene to put into it in places all over the mansion. For those of you that don't know, survival horror is a game based on horror, which incorporates survival elements. Ammo is limited, and health is limited. You really have to think about what you're doing all the time, and really search for those items. In Resident Evil, there are many items to pick up. For your health, you have herbs. There's 3 different types of herbs. There's the green, which is your basic health restore. The red is basically a modifier, which multiplies how much health you'll receive if you combine it with the green herb. And the final type, the blue herb, relieves you of poison, which continuously does damage. New to this Resident Evil is examining. For example, this arrow I just picked up, if you examine it, Chris will take off the headpiece, and you can use that piece somewhere else in the game. Same with here with the collar. You can press a button here, and then it will release a coin. Then if you examine the coin again, you can find that it's in the shape of a key, which you need somewhere else in the game. There's a lot of content in Resident Evil. There is unlockable costumes, multiple endings, but most notably there's 2 campaigns. For Jill, you have Barry, which you usually talk to. For Chris, you see Rebecca. Thanks guys for watching. If you found this video enjoyable or helpful, please like, favorite, and subscribe. And our Twitter is below for updates when new videos are coming out. And can we please raise awareness for Resident Evil 2 Remake? Has been long enough, Capcom.